Hello my good Mudfossil friends, Roger, and here again today revisiting Crowley Lake, California. Now I looked at that a long time ago and I was a little perplexed because that is not the kind of thing that I had expected to see. I I can live with all that, but there should be sweat glands in there if it's a mammal, and it's not a mammal. Now, let's look at what I did decide, in my opinion. Now, I decided that must be the hair of some kind of an animal, but not a human, or not a mammal, let me put it that way. Because every mammal has sweat glands. And in these, somewhere in there's going to be a little squirrely looking sweat gland. I'll show you the anatomical later. However, today, it's absolutely crazy. Everybody's been fighting me about this pointer, me tapping things. I put this on long ago, this little shrink tube to keep it so that, because before I was tapping like this. If you are, they're screaming at me every time. I had more comments about the thing than than what I was talking about. So the other day, I got my turkey feather here. I got turkeys all over the place here. So I'm tapping away, and somebody says, "Ooh, use the feather." So I said, "Well, that's nice." And then I look and I see this other feather I got laying around here. I think this is from a hawk. And then I start looking at it, and I look at here, and I'm looking at here. And then I'm looking at that, and I'm looking at that. I don't know if you can see that close, but you see the variegations in there. You see the little twisties, which I'm looking there and I'm thinking, oh, that's pretty damn close. Now, Greg Morrison went down and picked up feathers that were 3 inches thick. All right, and I got him here. I got him right over here somewhere. I could pull him out of here and show. Oh, I've shown him enough. But I'm going now. I don't know. Maybe those are feathers. Maybe those are feathers. Because I don't think birds have sweat glands. Well, I'm almost 100% sure, but I will look and be positive. But that's. I mean, all I'm doing is guessing, obviously. But look at that. That has a very, very similar look to the swirly little things there. Now, these are huge compared to those that were very tight. You'd think they'd be a lot tighter than that. I just don't know. But it's not a mammal. Let's go with that. But they're teaching the kids that some animals made these things. I think they take them out on bus trips out here. And I confronted the teacher that's doing that, and nobody responded back, obviously, because it's hard to believe that nobody will confront something that they can't deny, and still continue to say the things that they're saying that are obviously not true. So that's, I suppose, my last word on that one. Now, we're going to go into the Yoperlites. Euperlites, or I'm not sure how you pronounce it, but they're those glowing little balls. And I didn't realize I got them all over the place. But I had to go to the microscope. So I'm going to do another video about that, because I alluded to that yesterday with the Yoperlite. Greg Morrison, again, tipped me off today. He said, go back and look at the Yoperlites. I said, I already looked at them. And I had the lights, and I had all that stuff, and I couldn't find any, because there's none in the stuff I have. So I said, well, I don't have any. And then I realized that the size of the creature that guy was dealing with is so huge that these Yoperlites in my stuff will be microscopic. Sure enough, they're there.